Alrighty, guys, I'm here with another vid. Um, my bad, guys. I deleted the other video. The sound was terrible, man. I don't know how that even was possible because, by my knowing, I had my earphones in, headphones, I mean, and I had like my phone in my pocket. And the things I had to deliver to the customers was far away from the sound, I thought. So, my bad, man. I listened back to it because initially I only read the comments. But no, man, it was a horrible video, the sound at least. But okay, I'll do another one, but with another topic. Guys, I want to talk in this video about mimicking and the coattail signs that you have to pay attention to whenever you have to deal or be around one of them, guys. And it's very simple. Look, I told you many times that with this thing here, they're going to assign someone who is going to resemble something you do to fool you, to lower your guards. So if you like, let's say, sports, they will send you a dude that has the six pack, has a better body than you, and he will come around you to quote unquote motivate you. And in that motivation, your guard is going to be down because you're thinking, no, I have something to learn from him, so he's definitely not coming here to fuck me up. But that's where you're wrong, because look, okay, he might have the skills, ain't nothing wrong with that in itself, but you have to look at the bigger picture. By being around you the whole time, your energy is being drained because that individual most likely ain't a soul human like you, or else you wouldn't find each other. You know how they do it, how they do us over here. So you have to automatically know if he or she is allowed to be around you, or sometimes maybe you have exceptions that two soul humans meet. But what I, in my experience, is after a while, they'll always try to sabotage that stuff to cause like or friction or to give like the other soul human a job far away from where you're at, and now you don't have time to see each other or meet each other anymore. And that way they keep you divided. Get it? There's always something being done to keep you away from each other. Take it from me, man, guys. I've been doing this a long time, man. I know now the ins and outs of this thing. And what you have to put in mind is that ask yourself, who is getting better in the exchange, you or the bot? Because remember, you are the one with the main source. They have base energy. And guys, don't come in my comment sections gaslighting. They do have base energy because they're the one building all the buildings. They're the one doing the infrastructure. So that does require somewhat energy. You can't come here and tell me they have zero, and that's bullshit. They have base energy. But you are the big fish. So whenever you're with them, the main source is definitely coming from you. And you know that. So keep that in mind always when dealing with them. That if they're around you, is there something going on? It's never something 100% positive. I don't believe it. Because even if they're bringing you money, you are breaking your back. Let's say they give you a job offering. Yeah, you're giving your life energy. So he or she ain't doing you a favor. They're just paying you for your labor. You're not friends, get it? But the number one thing you will notice with them, always when you're around them, is that I have to explain this very well, man. Do you remember the Truman Show? It's this gaslighting going on continuously. And pay attention to details. Don't become paranoid like a little scared girl. I'm not promoting that, but you have to. This is war, my friends. Listen, every place you go to, whether it's in your building and you see a neighbor, or you're going to the supermarket or the metro or the train or wherever, or the plane, you're constantly being sized up because we are, the majority are animals. Was not for the police, for the military and all those things, they would devour you, maybe even physically eat you. I'm not joking. Like Lizard Hunter always says, I believe in that shit. I don't trust these things, So you're being sized up because deep down they are control freaks. They only tame that because they know the police will get their ass, or the military, or a SWAT team or whatever. That's the only thing that keeps these folks in check. Trust me. That's why you feel like you're always battling something when you, the moment you leave your door, you feel like you're fighting, because you are, also subconsciously, because you're amongst predators. So when they send you someone, yes, He or she may tell you what you want to hear. You may even resemble of you. You may even get along, but they're losing off of you. This is for my soul humans, right, guys? This video. If you're a bot, what are you doing here? But they are losing, guys. And the thing it is, pay attention to them. When you're in one-on-one with them, they stay in line because they know if they go too far or try to come at you sideways, things may go left. But they sometimes give you subtle hints and clues that they're jealous of you or don't like your ass. They're just tolerating you. Like, I used to know this guy. He didn't do it to me directly, but I also warned him, if you do that to me, we're gonna have a problem, man. I don't like guys like that. When you're with him one on one, it's like it's okay, but the moment a female is there or something, or you're in a restaurant, try to clown you. One time I had one guy doing it to me, and I immediately I told him, dude, you didn't do this before we were here at the restaurant. Don't do that, man. I don't know if I'm stronger than you, but if you do this thing one more time, we're going to scrap. Don't play with me. I told him, right. Oh, I was just joking. No, man. Then do that joke also. Always don't do it when we're with people, because now I'm thinking that you're doing this to clown me, and I don't like that. That's being two-faced. Do it then all the time, or don't do it at all. You know, and this is what I mean, guys. These small things you should pay attention to, and always what I notice when you meet up with them. Sometimes I did do it because for my sanity, guys. I can't be in the house, till I leave this body. I always alone. Even though technically we are alone, but you can't fault me for that, man, because I'm a social creature. So I remember walking to the guy, and you can see he looks at his phone, and then the moment before you reach him, he puts it away and then gives you this 1,000-yard stare, which is his micro expressions that he can't hide. And then after that comes that generated fake computer smile. Guys, you have to pay attention to these things, but they mimic you for the most part to be around you. But if you really look at them, guys, I've met a few hypocrites like that. If you really look at them outside of being with you, they actually don't live that life at all. They say that to be able to be with you, because they know that if they say we have nothing in common, you will ditch their ass, and then there's no energy to be gotten from you. You get it? So they will say and do the best just to um, get on your good side. But while being on your good side, they are losing you by mimicking you. That's why I love that scene at the rooftop for the Matrix 4, that the Asian chick told Neo, no, he's not your friend. He's assigned human skin bot to handle you. You see, to put you back in the Matrix. That's why, guys. Have you ever noticed that when you stop giving them attention, these folks, they just vanish? Even the folks that quote unquote help you and do things. I remember I had this woman, because I know I'm gonna keep it respectful here, because yeah, I don't know if children are watching. I do have some responsibility. I don't want to be also putting bad things in folks' subconscious. If you treat a woman very well, you know what I mean. You will notice that even if she is a bot, we'll try to do everything to keep you. But you have to look. Sometimes when you're away from her or from it, you have to think: am I really being blessed, or is this just a roadblock? And then you start to think that all your conversations, all your things is always matrix related, and to keep you stuck here, for you to never find out who you are. You get it? They are not your friends. They are part of the matrix sent to handle you, and they mimic you. Even that's how desperate they are, just to be around you. I remember I had this elderly lady. I told her in the past I used to go to church. Used to mimic me every time I'm a Christian. Then after a year, when I didn't give attention, did things. This was years ago. No, I don't believe in praying. I don't believe in doing those things. God, Yeshua lives in me. You see, she wasn't a Christian all along. It was just to be with me because I have that energy. And now I understand why always the folks I used to walk with in the Matrix always told me it's never fun when you're not around. Now it makes perfectly sense because I'm the main dish. But it's being brought to you in a positive way, but it's not love. They're using you because they know they have zilch or base energy, so they need you. Get it? They mimic you to be alongside you to lose the living crap out of you, man. That's why you're always tired when you leave them. Have you ever noticed this? You can wake up feeling like a super saiyan. You go home, you feel like a worthless junkie, man. That's almost drawing his last breath. They drain the hell out of you. So watch out for mimicry, guys.